Okay, I was asked to do these two questions, 7b and 9. So this is 7b. You're given this. This is f of x. I've kind of combined them here. If f of x equals this, find f of x plus 1. This isn't completely accurate. I'm trying to kind of combine time frames, but what we're doing is we're going to put x plus 1 in for every x and then simplify. Maybe make it arrows so it's more accurate. So then it's 2x plus 1 squared minus 2 over x plus 1 plus 2. Wherever there's an x, I put in x plus 1 and then simplify. Come back around here just in the interest of space. So it's 2 times x plus 1 squared is x plus 1 times x plus 1 minus 2 over, we can drop that bracket, x plus 1 plus 2 equals, multiply those. So 2, x times x is x squared, x times 1 is x, 1 times x is x, 1 times 1 is 1, and we got the minus 2, all over x plus 3 equals, I'm going to move right over here. Is this clear? I think so, eh? So now simplify, just combine those like terms. So it's 2x squared plus 2x plus 1 minus 2 over x plus 3. That x plus 3 is not going to do anything. Multiply this 2 through the bracket. So it's 2x squared plus 4x plus 2. And then that minus 2 is just kind of sitting there. So now we can combine like terms again. 2 minus 2, those will cancel each other. So it's 2x squared plus 4x, 2x squared plus 4x all over x plus 3. This cannot be simplified any further. If we factor out the top, 2x becomes x plus 2 all over x plus 3. That's it. If this was x plus 3, then we could cancel. And it would just be 2x, but it doesn't cancel. So this is fine. This is me just checking to make sure. Hopefully that makes sense. Am I recording? Yes. Now the next one is number 9, page 206. 207, I guess, technically. Oh, there's lots here. Sketch the graph of the following quadratic function. First, find its vertex, axis of symmetry, and whether or not it is face up. Face up, interesting way of saying it. Then plot enough points to to determine the graph of f of x plus 2 equals all that. All right. So in square form, I'm just going to move that plus 2 to the other side. So f of x, this is number 9. F of x equals negative 1/2. So right away we know it opens down. Negative, because it's negative 1/2, x plus 1 squared minus 2. Okay, so written in square form. Okay, so it says y equals, f of x equals y, same difference. So this is what it is in square form. Square form tells us the vertex, which is the next question. So the vertex, when are we supposed to graph this? First, do all this stuff, and then, okay. The vertex, negative 1, negative 2. It opens down because it's negative. So it's going to be like this shape. Opens down. Next question, axis of symmetry. Axis of symmetry. That is the x value. So x equals negative 1. That is it's going to be a vertical line that cuts it in half. Goes through the x because the x value is that vertex. The vertex is negative 1, negative 2. Which means, by the way, negative 1 and negative 2, it means there's not going to be any intercepts, right? It's not going to cross the line because the vertex is below the x-axis and it opens down. All right, axis of symmetry, x equals negative 1. Domain, so all the values of x, domain. Easiest way to do it negative infinity to positive infinity. Lots of different ways to do it, but that is the easiest because as it goes down, it keeps going wider as well, right? It has a maximum though, because it goes down, which is probably the next question. Well, range, we'll deal with that. Range, the most positive y value is -2. So it goes from -2, hard brackets, because it equals -2, greater than or equal to -2. Oh, it's going down, sorry. Other way, negative infinity, and then the highest it goes is -2. The least to the most. -2 is the most positive value. Axisymmetry, range, x-intercepts. X-intercepts, none. None. And we're going to graph this anyway. Y-intercept. Oh, just texting me. Oh, goodness. Okay, the y-intercept, remember, we can just plug in 0 for x and figure out what everything else equals. So 0, well, you know what, I'll do it here because I can tell this is going to be tricky. So y equals -1/2, 0 plus 1 squared minus 2. So we're going to simplify, equals. So 1 squared is 1. 1 times -1/2 is -1/2. Oops, minus -1/2 minus 2. Make this a fraction so we can combine these. -1/2 minus 4 over 2, right? Because that still equals 2. 4 over 2 equals 2. It's negative. -1 minus 4, so that's going to be equals -5 over 2, or -2.5. So now we've got to graph this, and we got all this information. I should use a ruler. And I'm going to cheat a little bit as to how I do my axes here, because I know it's going to be bottom left. So it's not in any of these three. That's why I didn't give a whole lot of space. The vertex, remember, is -1, -2, -1, -2, right here. That's the vertex. The y-intercept is -2.5. So that's like here. So really, it just kind of, and I missed it. Use a pencil. It's close. It's close. And there you go. Hopefully that makes sense. Remember, if you want to just practice, if you want to just try graphing, if graphing is giving you a hard time, you can just make things up. You can say -3 times x plus 4 squared minus 3, whatever, try it out. And if you want to know if you did it right, put this into Desmos. And then you can see. Hopefully that makes sense. Sorry, this is coming later than I wanted to, but that is the way the day goes. It's 20 to 6. Anyways, there you go.